So what are our expectations of the local court when dealing with a very common offence that is driving either suspended, disqualified, or not having a licence at all? Before you say your answer, let's look at the law. Yes, the magistrates dealing with these driver's licence cases have to stay within the bounds of the law, either doing nothing, disqualifying them further, giving out a fine, right up to jail. Yes, jail is available in some circumstances. So when you sit through so many driving cases here at Kurri Kurri Local Court, how do they get dealt with? Well, all of the above, except for jail. However, I don't claim to be across all the cases. But I have seen someone this year almost go to jail because of driving without a licence. So yes, I've seen everything from no convictions to fines and more time off the road. But I've also noticed other stuff, all within the law. In my opinion, it's a creative, lawful way of making sure people leave court with an actual licence, which is the heart of the issue. There are many cases where the person is actually eligible for a licence. I know, confusing. Why don't you have a licence if you're actually eligible for one? This usually comes about because fines have been paid or the disqualification period is over. However, for whatever reason, they don't go and apply to get their licence. Instead, they start driving, get caught, and return to Kurri with a new case. All because you didn't do the last bit of your driving licence journey. I've noticed the magistrate adjourns these type of cases and tasks the defendant to go and get their licence before the next court date. Some come back and still haven't got it, so it's adjourned again. Sort of like the case isn't going to go away until you hold a licence. Some say, yes, I've got it, but the police record says no, they're still unlicensed. So again, the case is stood or adjourned and the magistrate tasks the police to double check their records. It's like no one is leaving until it can be proven the driver holds an actual licence. I'm thinking at this point, Service New South Wales should set up a booth on court days just to speed up the process. Anyways, there's lots of other options available when dealing with driving without a licence. And we see many different sentencing combinations depending on the individual case. Because at the end of the day, if you want to drive, you need a driver's licence.